Hey guys, bet you weren't expecting to see me today. Okay, we're here. Should I go over it? I feel like I probably should because it's been a long time. I put a post up that I couldn't do videos because of illness. Turns out pink eye or something of the sort. I still haven't been to the actual doctor yet. But my eye, there was something going on. Ladies, it was the most horrific. It was one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. Like, it was something going on with my eye. I assume it was an infection because I used like, my kids have had pink eye or eye infections in the past, and I feel like a year ago maybe my little son had one, and so we had some leftover medicine. And I know, please do not come at me, I don't care, just don't even come at me at all. We had some leftover eye drops from that situation, and they were not expired. There was still plenty left in the bottle, so I tried those. It worked to an extent. Like, I don't know if you can tell, like, from the difference. This eye is still a little bit red, and even in the mornings it's still a little bit irritated. I've been taking the drops for tomorrow will be 7 days, so 6 days I've been on this medication, and still giving me trouble. Not anywhere near even remotely like it was. Not only was it extremely painful, but it was also very itchy. Like, it was the worst. Hold on one second, I've got cats. Okay, so before I was so rudely interrupted, where were we? The eye. Yeah, so it was horrible. It was horrible. I have an analogy that I could say, but I can't say it on the internet. Horrible. It was so horrible. Like, it was so horrible. So I feel very sad now for my children that, you know, little ones, almost every single little child is going to get pink eye at some point in their life if they interact with anybody. Just, you know, if you get that bacteria in your eye, it's extremely contagious. No one else in my family has gotten this from me, so I don't know what's going on with it. Again, it feels almost completely healed, but not quite. But I have stuff to try, so I'm still going to try these products, and we'll see if we can't get something out of it. Hopefully, like, it won't, you know, give me a flare up or make it worse or whatever. So I've got a couple of things. Now, a while back, I had picked up from Walmart the hard candy Sheerly Me, what is it, a tinted moisturizer, okay? But they didn't have the lightest shade. The lightest shade is Sheerly Me 110. They only had 210 as the lightest shade, which was like, oh my goodness, it was probably like 4 shades too dark. Like, it was really medium type skin tone, and even in the middle of medium. So it wasn't, obviously it wasn't deep, but like for me, it was just way too orange, just not a good shade. So I got the lightest one, so I've got that. And I also wanted to try this. I placed an order to Sephora. This is the LYS Beauty Triple Fix Serum Foundation. So that is looking like a lot of fun. So if I can open it, I'll show you guys the bottle. Look how pretty, like, just great packaging on this. Like a sort of a triangle shape, but just cute packaging. I like that. So it's a little bit much because it's very bulky and it's very substantial, heavy, you know what I mean? It is a little bit much, but I mean, if you like packaging, that's really pretty. And today, what we're going to be trying is the One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base. I think this is like a BBB cream, which is Beauty Blur Balm, which, can we please not, you guys, like, always gotta think outside the box. If it's not broke, don't try and fix it. So anyway, I don't know anything about this. What I do know is I feel like a lot of the thumbnails I've seen for this, everyone's like, oh my goodness, it's the most amazing. So we're gonna try that. This is an interesting, very interesting packaging, because it's got there. So it's like, it's a squeeze tube, but you don't open it and squeeze it. You use the little cap, see, which I think is very interesting. As far as like, does it matter? Probably not, but it's sort of like one of those, you know, design features that kind of puts it outside of the box a little bit. So that's what we're going to try today, and mostly because I've just seen so many thumbnails that are like, and I know I'm way late on the bandwagon and all that, but I had seen it around and just didn't care too much about it. But since I had seen so many people saying how amazing it was, and I didn't watch any of the videos. I hardly ever do. I'm going to say I might have seen one girl talk about this, but I can't even remember what she said. But I do remember that she liked it. I honestly can't even remember if she actually liked it. I honestly don't. And that's the only person that I watched the video on, and it wasn't even a dedicated video to this. It was like a, foundation roundup of all the ones that she had been trying recently. So I don't know anything about it, but it seems like in everyone's thumbnail, everyone's loving this. So we'll see. I also got a couple other things before we get to it. I know it's already 3 minutes and you guys are like, stop talking and all that. But I also got for my samples just to try the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Firming Collagen Cream. So I'm going to try that for just a regular moisturizer. And also the Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution. Okay, so as you guys know, I've got so much melasma pigmentation. I've got a sunspot right here. I don't really expect that this is going to lighten any of this, like especially like this. I just don't expect it. I feel like if you want to really like sort of reverse, I don't know, help out any of your pigmentation, you really do have to go in for a laser treatment or some sort of chemical peel or something like that. Like topical stuff, I don't really feel like it's going to do much. But I figured since I could get the sample, we might as well try it. And if it does something, that's something. If not, it didn't cost me anything extra. Okay, so I am moisturized. I feel a little bit oily in my T-zone because that's just my oily area. I have about, I would say, combination skin. This part of my face is very normal, but it can get dry. I do get dry patches. So I would say combination is, I'm always trying to work on my oily areas, make sure I'm not looking crusty, dry, make sure I'm not looking greasy. Like those are my two big ones. And I don't like anything that's too dewy. So all the formalities out of the way, I'm going to shake this up. I have it in the shade Fair 3, so fair golden undertones. Now I will say that like for fair, that looks pretty dark. I want to say they had a lot of choices as far as shades and stuff. So let's see what we've got. Is there a, oh my goodness, I bet there's like some kind of seal. Okay, so you can twist it off. Oh, yep, there's a seal. Yeah, it looks a little bit dark, which is not very promising, but we'll see. You can twist it back on. Oh, all right, so here we go. Probably should take a second to check the claims, am I right? Yeah, I don't know, well, it looks good, like similar tone to the back of my hand, but the back of my hand is darker than my face and neck. So I feel like this is gonna be too dark. We'll see what happens. Okay, so very creamy. Let me just take a real quick look at the claims and stuff. It applies as whipped cream to hydrate and smooth skin with avocado and mango butters. It blurs, okay, it dries down to a velvety marshmallow finish. Okay, that sounds nice. 3-in-1 texture solver glides on and gets to work, transforming the appearance of the skin for the ultimate natural beat and flawless soft matte finish. Okay, I don't know what the, I don't know what claims as far as coverage, so let's just get it on. I feel like the undertone is good, but it does seem a little bit dark. We'll see. We shall see. That little bit that I pumped out, I feel like it's not going very far, but let's just see what happens when we blend that sucker out. I am going to use today one of my favorite foundation buffing brushes. This is the AOA Studio High Def F2 brush, sort of just your angled kabuki. I don't like the shade for me. Because it might be blending into my face, but my neck is lighter than my face, so I actually would probably need a lighter shade. Just a little bit lighter. First impression is telling me this is, and it also looks like it may have oxidized. I'll check that in a second. I don't see it offering like a ton of coverage. I honestly was expecting like fuller coverage, like sort of like the Dermacol. Remember when that was all the rage? I was really expecting it to be like that. That Dermacol is like a whipped texture as well. I think as far as like looking natural, it does really look natural. From my face to the mirror, it doesn't look too shiny, which I like. Again, I don't know, it just seems a little bit off, like the color is a little bit off. So I'm just gonna see if it oxidized, which I think it did. Yeah, like you see how I've got cats out there and they are just really mad that I closed the door on them. It oxidized a little bit, but this one is almost like oxidizing by the second, so it is looking like it's more the same shade, but it has darkened at least half a shade, at least. So I cannot stand oxidization or color change at all. Like if your color is going to change, and people sometimes, like brands will be like, well, it dries down and the color changes a little bit. Well, why would you do that to me? Because all I can see is the non-dried down version through the bottle. So I want to be able to trust the foundation that I put on, and I don't want it to be changing colors on me. So I'm just gonna finish off my face. I don't think it's so bad. Well, I don't know if I'll finish the whole face. Let's just talk about it real quick. It just doesn't go very far though. I will say that, like, I feel like it's not going very far, and I don't know if that's because of the whipped texture of it. So let's just get an up close look. Then I might finish up my face and then maybe talk about more of my first impression. I don't think I need to do that. This video is already really long. So let's just get an up close look and we'll see what we got. Okay. Blurring, yes, so point for that. Coverage, not much. Like, I'm not getting a lot of coverage. I shook up my thing, like I'm just not getting a lot of coverage. That's just the truth of it. But that being said, it's very natural, but also like this, honestly, this is not looking much different to me than a tinted moisturizer type, but it is a BBB cream. And then what is that? Beauty Blur Balm. So I don't know, like it feels nice. It's not too tacky. I don't know, like I can't remember how much this was, but I feel like it's a little bit too much money for what I'm getting with this right now. I even like got the free sample for the concealer because I had heard they were just both so good. I'm just not that impressed. Like I'm just not that impressed with this. I do like the finish. I like the natural, it does blur a little bit, but not like a ton. This is nothing that's like so crazy special and unique that I'm just like, okay, now we've got something special here. It's just not like, and that's the first impression. I'll wear it for the rest of the day and all that. But as far as the first impression goes, I'm not that impressed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell. I will wear this for the rest of the day. I'll finish my whole face and all that. I'm probably going to do another video today as well. So it will get finished. We'll wear it for the rest of the day. I'll update my thoughts if they change. If they don't change, it'll just be like same, you know. First impression, I don't know, you guys. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.